20 seconds of fuel. Then they were committing to the moon or crashing into it. July 20th, 1969. The lunar module Eagle was supposed to touch down in a smooth basin called the Sea of Tranquility. As they descended, alarm 1202 blared in their headsets. The onboard computer was overloading. Mission Control in Houston had seconds to decide if they aborted. A 24-year-old engineer named Jack Garman gave the call to a 26-year-old controller named Steve Bales, who relayed one word back to the astronauts: go. Armstrong looked out the window. The flat plane was gone. They were dropping toward a field of car-sized boulders. He took manual control of the lander a few hundred feet above the surface. He flew Eagle horizontally across the lunar surface, hunting for clean ground. Mission Control could only watch the fuel gauge tick down. 60 seconds remaining, 40, 30. He found a flat patch and dropped the lander into the dust. Less than 30 seconds of fuel left when the contact light flashed. Armstrong's first words from the moon were not the famous quote. They were, "Houston, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed." Mission Controller Charlie Duke replied, "You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue. We're breathing again." The famous line came 6.5 hours later as Armstrong stepped onto the surface. He said, "That's one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind." Aldrin followed 19 minutes later. He called the view magnificent desolation. They spent 2 hours and 31 minutes outside the lander. They collected 47 pounds of moon rock. They planted a flag. They left a plaque. They took photographs that would outlive them. They left behind one item nobody talks about: a patch from the Apollo 1 crew that burned alive on the launch pad in 1967, and 2 Soviet medals for Yuri Gagarin and Vladimir Komarov, dead cosmonauts who never got there. The launch was watched by 600 million people, a fifth of humanity. When the Eagle's ascent stage fired to leave the moon, Aldrin saw the flag they had planted blow over from the exhaust. They rendezvoused with Michael Collins in lunar orbit. Collins had spent nearly a day alone in lunar orbit, out of contact every time he passed behind the moon, often called the loneliest human in history. They splashed down in the Pacific 4 days later, quarantined for 3 weeks, because no one knew if they had brought back something alive. Did we go to the moon? Let us know what you think. Remember to like and subscribe. And don't let history be forgotten.